Hi everyone, let's begin chi-square test in our studio. How we have to perform chi-square test in our studio. So for this purpose, I have taken one case. There is one of the problem chi-square independence test we are going to apply, and this problem is a researcher was interested in knowing whether the performance of a firm belonging to the automobile sector is independent of the location of the firm. Whether it depends on the location, it will give impact on the performance of the firm or not. So she developed a measure of performance on a nominal scale from 1 to 3. 1 representing loss, 2 representing break even, 3 represents profit. So the location of the firm was put in one of the two categories. We have taken two locations. We have categorized firms two locations in two categories, one representing low and middle income countries and two representing high income countries. So the data on these two variables collected for 45 corporations for a particular year. So you can see here, all these are nominal data. There is no continuous data, no metric data. And that is why we are going to apply chi-square test. And this is the number of the firms. You can see total number of the firms are 45 in this case. And location, you can see 1 and 2. So 1 and 2 means, that stands for, 1 means those are the low and middle income groups, middle income countries, and 1 here is 2 means representing high income countries. And performance, again we had divided into three parts. One means, I had already explained you, 1 representing loss, 2 representing break even point, and 3 representing profit. That means firms are in profit. So that is my hypothesis. I just want to know, I just want to check my null hypothesis. There is no significant difference in the performance of the firm located at different places. That means I am saying, a place does not affect the performance of the firm. So what we have to do, I had already shown you, we will compare with SPSS also these results. So let me start in our studio. First of all, let me close all the files. Let me clean all these things. So what we have to do, let me clean this, my console, and this graph also. But before that, what we have to do, I have to clean these plots also. Now what we have to do, let me open one of my SPSS file, that same file I have shown you. This file, I am going to browse this file, and this is my SPSS file, chi-square this test, and let me open this file and let me import this file. So now you can see same data I have shown on the Word document. Firms, total number of firms are how many? 45. Location 1 and 2, only two categories, middle income and higher income countries. And performance 1, 2, 3, total 3 categories I had mentioned over here. So whether I would like to know whether performance depends on the location or not. So what we have to do, first of all, I had already written here script also. That is a very lengthy name. So what I have to do, I simply write a small name and let me put this file in this variable, right? So this is a very lengthy name, chi underscore square underscore independent test. So what I have to do, I will press enter. So now you can see this variable is created, chi, and 45 observations and 3 variables. So what we have to do here is, we can as factor, we can convert into as factor also. So first of all, what we have to do, let me create one variable, performance, right? Here is, we have to write PERF, a small name, then s dot factor, and after this s dot factor, where this particular variable is put it, so chi and dollar sign, and in this performance, then we have to press enter. So you can see this is the performance, this variable is created here, and that is factor. And one more next factor, I'm giving short name local, right? Location means here is. And again, what I have to do as factor, I would also create this as factor. We can do it together also, but I'm giving you, for a simplification purpose, I'm giving you independent quotes. And then what we have to write, Kai, and we will press $sign and then location, and then we have to press enter. So you can see here one more variable is created here, location factor, right? And there are the 3 levels and there's only 2 levels. And you can see in my SPSS file, I had already given you, you can see here in these variables, these are the firm and location and performance, right? And I had already defined here, 1 means low and middle income countries, 2 means high income countries, right? I had already defined. And in the performance, firms performance, we can see here, you can see 1 means loss, 2 means break even, 3 means profit. So we have already defined my SPSS file. And you can see in that way, right? And now what we have to do, we just want to create in the form of the table. So what we have to do, we have to write table, and what we have to do in table, we have to take first is performance, because performance, no, we had created, this is PERF, performance. Then I'm going to take location, LOC, a small location, right? So tabular form I have to create. So you can see here 3 categories of the performance, and these are the 2 locations, right? In that way, I mean, those are, 1 means, I said there's the loss. So that means on the location 1, 6 firms are in loss and 5 are these are location, that means high income group, right? 2 means higher income group countries, and only 5 firms under loss. And 2 here is 2 means those are the break even analysis, I mean those are the at the break even point. So location 1 at that shows 5 firms only, and location 2 that shows 8 firms. But third category profitable, right? 12 firms on location wise in the I mean one location, first location, and in the second location there's only 9 firms. So what we have to do, we have to just create here is we will put all these value in a small tab, right? These are the complete value we have to put here. Simply what we have to do, simply I would press up arrow, and here is I have to write here, you can see here, we will write tab tab equal to. So I had put all these complete things in this variable, that is tab. You can see here tab. Now what we have to do, let's say I just want to see bar plot, right? Bar plot of this. So what I have to do, what is this file name? Tab. And let me give let's say we want this one is the besides, right? I don't want I want both these curves besides, I mean side by side, both these curves I require. So I have to write besides true. And what I have to take, let's say x lab means x-axis I want, x-axis I want, let's say I want location. I want location because that is already on the x-axis. And y-axis we are giving y lab. Here is we are giving, let's say, frequency of the forms. And after that I want to give one color coding also, COL color, right? Equal to, let me take we can take 5 and 6 color, right? These codes we can take it. And let me run this command, and now you can see here, this is the curve location, right? And that one is the location 1 and location 2. And here is, you can see, this is the, right, there are the three categories. At the location 1, all these three categories are reflecting here, and on the location 2, all these three categories are reflecting here. Now what we have to do, simply we want to run chi-square test. You can reverse these plots also. So when in your this coding, you have to take, rather than location first and there's the performance after this, right? Location, suppose you want to take on this, or otherwise what we can do, simply I am taking this, the same thing, xlab I want, but we have to change these tables also. Let's say, but this is the location, and these are the 1 or 2 locations, right? Correct. So you can write on the xlab, let me write, I'm just clearing this command, and you can just reverse this. And before I want to this chi-square test, and chi-square test, let me select, and where all these values are put it in tab. So let me enter this. So you can see here, these are my chi-square results, x squared 1.1902, and I will copy all these results on my Word document. Copy, and simply I will paste here. And then I will tell you how you have to report these results. And I have to paste here, right? These are my, you can see here, these are my RStudio results. RStudio results. Then we will compare through our SPSS results. You can see here p-value is 0.5515. That means it's far greater than 0.05. So in this case, you have to write VR fail to reject null hypothesis, right? Because now we are going to accept null hypothesis, and null hypothesis, it says, you can see here, null hypothesis, there is no significant difference in the performance of the firm located at different places. So we have proven through RStudio, and now you can see here, these are the firm location wise, and Carl Pearson, this one is the chi-square test we had applied here. And after this, you can see p-value is much higher than the commonly accepted level of the either 0.05 and 10, and so we cannot reject the null hypothesis. And the same results we have got through SPSS. And finally, this one is the result report, right? There was no significant relationship at 10% significance level between performance of a firm and its location, right? The same results we have got through SPSS, right? So we had reported in the words. And after that, suppose you want to zoom this plot, you can do that. And same way, what you have to do, you can copy this plot and copy image, and you can report in your research paper or in your thesis, you can paste it here. So I'm sure this video would be helpful, how we have to calculate chi-square test using RStudio. Thank you. Keep watching. Thanks a lot.